single-decker bus. There's only one seat, right down the front by the driver. Sitting next to the window was a nun. So he went in and sat next to this nun, and the bus is going along, and he sort of looked at the nun, and he done a double take, and he went, ah. He said, excuse me, sister. He said, I don't mean to stare at you. He said, but you're beautiful. He said, you're a fucking nun and all. He said, what do you think of leaving the order to marry me? She said, I'm ever so sorry, my son. She said, I'm married to God. He said, sister, he said, I don't mean to be a fucking nuisance. He said, but... He said, I think you meet the one you're going to marry like that, and you're fucking her. He said, would you just not even think about it? He said, I'm terribly sorry. He said, it's very good flattering. She said, but I'm married to God. Excuse me. And with that, she got up and got off the bus. So the bus driver said, I couldn't help but fucking overhear you, mush. He said, you've got a fucking lovely line of power. He said, you've made her excited. She's got fruity. She's had to get all the fucking bus, you know. He said, do you know the church in the meadow? He said, yes, very well. He said, well, if it's any help to you, he said, I reckon you could pull her. She goes down there every morning at 6 o'clock for morning prayers. He said, you get yourself down there and you could fucking chat her up. So he thought, I'll give it a try. So he got himself a big white wig and a beard, fucking white cloak, Jesus sandals. 6:15, he's standing behind a fucking tree waiting. Well, you see this nun, it's still dark. Nun's come walking across the meadow, so he jumped out from behind the tree. She went, Jesus. He said, that's right, my child. He said, and you are married to me. He said, and I have come down to earth to consummate the marriage. Oh, she said, you picked the fucking wrong week. So Jesus said, that's a fucking nuisance, I've got the horn there. She said, well, I don't mind taking a bit out the back. Oh, he said, all right. So he turned around and then up against the tree, fucking wallop. He's given one up the back, hasn't he? Well, when he was finished, he felt horrible. He thought, fucking nun, I've stuffed a nun, a dirty bastard. And he felt remorse, you know, and he said, sister, he said, I've got a confession to make. He said, I'm not Jesus. He said, I'm that bloke on a fucking bus. And the nun said, well, I've got a confession as well. I'm not the nun, I'm the bus driver.